So there's all different ways that the establishment can control you, and censorship is the big one because they failed, right? So their neoliberal agenda and they're with their neocon wars, people are seeing through them and they're over with them now. And so all they have left is to control the narrative. And so they found a new way to do it. So this is one of the ways is if you're saying something that's true that the establishment doesn't want to hear, they take your funding away. And so they're blocking alternative media figures out of, so now I can't get money. So now you can only get money through like Patreon, PayPal. I don't know what else there is, Stripe. That's about it. And so you got to have, just like what they did to pot stores in California, they wouldn't, none of the banks would take their transactions. Jesus Christ. So they had to
launder it through a cartel first.
Yeah, right. So here's what's happening. And what appears to be yet another escalation in Silicon Valley's redoubled efforts to squash dissident voices since the beginning of the Ukraine war. PayPal has just blocked the accounts of multiple alternative media. So this is about war, I told you. When the next war comes, it's all over, and here it is, and it's all over. They did it to Caleb Maupin, friend of the show, Manar Adley, and Alan McLeod of Minpress News. Alan McLeod, I'm aware of his work. He does great work.
I had him on my podcast, too.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Look at you, braggart. So they said you can no longer use PayPal. After review, we decided to permanently limit your account as we found potential risks associated with it. As a result, you can no longer offer PayPal services to you. Any bank or credit card information that's linked to your PayPal account cannot be removed, nor can it be added to another account. You can still log in and see your account information, but you can't send. Okay. Just the other day, Midpress published an excellent article by McLeod titled An Intellectual No-Fly Zone. Online censorship of Ukraine dissent is becoming the new norm. Documenting the many ways skepticism of the U.S. government's version of events in this war is being suppressed by Silicon Valley megacorporations, including financial censorship via the demonetization of YouTube videos that don't regurgitate the imperial line on Ukraine. Today, both Minpress and McLeod have been banned from using the payment service that many online content creators have come to rely on to help crowdfund their network. So I'm going to guess PayPal's owned by a billionaire who has who's for pro-war. Minpress News happens to have published critical journalism about PayPal itself in the past, like the articles it published in 2018 by Whitney Webb, documenting the way shady PayPal-linked billionaire Peter Thiel and Pierre Omidyar have advanced the interest of the U.S. empire and facilitated imperial narrative control, or this one from 2016 on how the company blocks Palestinians from opening accounts while showing no such bias against illegal Israel. So this guy, Peter Thiel, he invested a shit ton into Rumble. So that's weird that he would be now party to this. So I hope people make a big deal out of Peter Thiel going along. Now, Pierre Omidyar, we know he's a big censorer because he runs The Intercept, and they censored, they got rid of Glenn Greenwald over the Hunter Biden laptop story that they censored. PayPal has also, so they're not upset at the lies. Just keep that in mind. They're never upset at lies. They're only upset at the truth. So PayPal has also banned Caleb Maupin, an American speaker and journalist whose work has already seen his personal Twitter account branded Russian state-affiliated media by the U.S. state-affiliated platform. Why should something as basic as cash transactions be subject to political censorship, said Maupin. The economic war on independent countries is turning into a war on free speech. Writers and journalists must be able to eat. Indeed, a very effective way to silence unauthorized media voices is to make it difficult for them to earn a living, making their voices heard. Speaking from experience, this is Caitlin Johnstone, friend of the show. Speaking from experience, I know for a fact I couldn't put out a fraction of the content I put out if I was forced to work a 9-to-5 job in some office rather than having the freedom to put all my time and mental energy into this work thanks to the generous support of my readers. Cutting me off from that funding would be the same as censoring me directly, because there's no way I could continue the kind of work that I do. We are at a profoundly dangerous and frightening point in human history. The United States proxy war against Russia and Ukraine is escalating by the day, and the drums of war are beating even louder against China over the Solomon Islands and Taiwan. If you think censorship is bad now, wait until the global power grab really gets going. So that's what's going on. And by the way, they did this first to Julian Assange. Who was the canary in the coal mine? Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. Online payment company says funds are being used for illegal activity in violation of its rules. And that was from 2010. So this isn't new. So that's what's happening. And thanks to Caitlin Johnstone for bringing our attention to it with this great article. And
do you think that I can imagine now there's a bunch of people who probably still have the balls, even while the Twitter crying is going on, to say they're a private company, they can do what they want. I bet there's still people saying that about this PayPal thing, even as they complain about the free speech, about free absolutism.
Yeah, they're
private.
They're upset at Elon Musk. But they defended it before Elon Musk. That's the weird thing. They defended censorship, and now they won't defend free speech. They're the people you're supposed to be fighting against. So when you hear that saying, the price of liberty is eternal vigilance, now you know what that means, because you live in a country where almost half the people are pro censorship, if not more. So that's
freedom
what that means.
Speech doesn't mean freedom of reach. What piece of shit came up with that nursery rhyme?
So they're finding new ways to censor us. So I'm sure there's going to be a hit piece on me in the Daily Beast soon, and then they're going to go to YouTube and Twitter and try to get me taken down. They just did that. They went. The Daily Beast went to YouTube and tried to get YouTubers taken down. We're doing live stand-up shows in Cleveland, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Des Moines, Omaha, Kansas City, Las Vegas, all over the country. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for tickets. And single tickets now available at all venues. So if you tried to buy one before and you couldn't, single tickets are now available. Plus, while you're at jimmydorecomedy.com, why don't you become a premium member? Sign up to our mailing list so when they cancel us, we can still stay in touch.